Hey, Scorpio, welcome to the cottage. How you guys doing, Scorpio? Welcome to your romance update. Let's get started on your reading. This is for you if you have Scorpio as your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign or Venus sign. All right, reading with a brand new deck today called the Tarot of Traditions. So we're going to try it out and see how we do. You'll have to let me know. All right, here we go, Scorpio. What's going on in the love life of Scorpio? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on in your love life? Tell me about Scorpio and what they're experiencing right now in romance. Let's see what's up, Scorpions. Let's see. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I can tell these cards are new. All right, let's see. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see what's up, Scorpio. Let's see what's up. All right. Eight of Pentacles, but in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the upright. Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, in the reverse. So you feel like someone is not, you feel like they're distracted from you, paying attention to something else, maybe wishy-washy. With that Two of Pentacles here, it's possible that they're dealing with more than one person, Scorpio, whoever's in your energy. But you feel like they're ignoring you. You may feel like this is a bit of a distraction from where they're supposed to be, potentially with that Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse. You know, the interesting thing is, Scorpio, I almost feel like you are matching this person's energy. They've backed away, you've backed away. They took a step back, you're taking a step back. Okay. Matching their energy, right? Give me more on what's going on with the Eight of Pentacles. It could be another person. It could be that something is going on work-related or family-related that has got them prioritizing something else. Something else, someone else. Ten of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. You know what, Scorpio? I think for a lot of you, with that Eight of Pentacles, this person's in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse, this person is taking the easy way out. And let me elaborate. Scorpio, I've got to remind you that I'm reading for you. You can see people in a lot more depth, generally, than a lot of other zodiac signs. And it's interesting because I do feel like this person may be dealing with something else. It is a distraction. It's the easy way out. It doesn't require as much of them. Okay. If it's another person, that's a no-brainer, right? Because this other person doesn't see their soul like Scorpio. Scorpio, you guys are, you know how I talk about this. You guys have that X-ray vision right to the soul. That's that Pluto energy, right? That gives you that ability to be the psychics, natural psychics of the zodiac. And it's kind of, it's like when you deal with somebody that is very psychic, very intuitive, you typically, there's a different level, a deeper level of vulnerability. Okay. And that's what's up. That's why the Page of Swords is here in reverse. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen. I don't know if this person is a bad person or they've got something they're trying to hide, or if they're insecure that if you see the real them, you'll reject them. Could be either way. Okay. Or maybe, you know, some combination of both. But not everybody can handle that level of intensity, that level of vulnerability. You know, when you deal with a Scorpio, and I say this to you guys a lot, it's like for them, you know, generally speaking, when Scorpios are doing relationship, it's like either you merge souls or they're not in. Okay. There's no surface bullshit with a Scorpio, right? And I speak from a lot of experience in dealing with people with Scorpio in their chart. That being said, let's get more on this from this person. I want to get their feelings toward you, next actions, that sort of thing. But I do feel like you're matching their energy. Let's see. Give me their feelings towards Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Oh, man. You know, Ten of Swords in reverse. They do. This is what's crazy. They have not released you energetically. They would like a new start. I'm going to tell you, they're very sexually attracted to you. They would definitely like another roll in the hay with you. And if you've not done that yet, then they would like to try to look. Two comeback around cards, Ten of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse. They really have not released this. All right. At least energetically, they're circling the block and thinking about this a lot. All right. And does this surprise me with everything that I got intuitively already? No. Because Scorpio, even though they ran because of this intensity of them being truly seen at a soul level, it made an impression. You make impressions on people. You know, it's Scorpio energy, very intense. You never hear people describe a Scorpio as, well, yeah, they're okay. Either they love you or they hate you. There is no in between. But one thing is for damn sure, they don't forget you. They do not forget you. This person, you made the impression on this person that I would expect to see in this reading. That's why I can't get you out of my head, Scorpio. I can't get you out of my head. I can't get you out of my head. Okay. So are they still hung up on you? You're damn right they are. Three of Wands. What's that about? They think about reaching out, but Scorpio, they feel like you're done. Death card in the upright. They feel like you are done. And that is Scorpio energy. You know, it's kind of like when I pull the death card in the upright in a Scorpio reading, I mean, man, it's like they feel like this is over. They feel like they have burned this bridge with you. They feel like they have burned a bridge. And so, yeah, Emperor in reverse. They feel like they have lost power, like there's not a lot they can do to rectify the situation. Oh my God, the Tower. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody with a lot of Scorpio or Mars energy with the Emperor card here, Aries maybe. But nonetheless, Tower. You know what's interesting? Let's go back to the beginning of this reading and rehash it real quick. They pulled back. You matched their energy. You pulled back. They didn't expect that. That's a bit of a tower for this person. That's a bit of a tower. They do feel like they've screwed up. And the Tower is kind of like, oh, shit, you know. Now I've lost Scorpio. I don't know what this distraction was. For a lot of you guys, I feel like it was another person, but I mean, maybe not, but definitely they had their priorities out of whack. I'm going to get their next action toward you. Okay. We've seen your feelings. I'm going to delve, of course, a lot deeper over on Patreon with this thing. We'll get your advice over on Patreon. We'll also do the All Signs Cross Watcher. And I've added the good stuff this go round with the individual extended readings over there. So if you would like to check that out, the link to Patreon, your Patreon is below this video. But that being said, what can you expect out of this person? Will this person come towards you? Will this person come towards you? Will this person come towards Scorpio? Will this person do anything? Or, you know, there's a lot of energy around this. I can't let you go, but I feel powerless to do anything about it. So almost like a paralysis by analysis. But let's see. Six of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords, Magician in reverse. Oh, Scorpio, this is agony. Why? Because they're stuck on you. And I guarantee you, you can feel that in your energy. Six of Swords in reverse. However, Three of Swords in the upright. They feel like they have burned this bridge. Can I tell you, they broke their own heart? They absolutely did. Magician in the reverse. They feel like they can't do anything. They feel like their hands are tied, and that, they feel like you've made up your mind. You are set. You are absolutely set. Very interesting, because Scorpio, this person looks at you as their person. They're 4 of Wands. They're 1111. We see that. Oh my God. Ace of Pentacles. They wish, what I feel, Scorpio? They wish they could go back and start over with you and be a lot more steadfast and a lot more stable. They feel like you don't trust them. And you may not. You may not. Yeah, 7 of Swords here. Hierophant in the reverse. You feel like this. In their mind, they think that you would not entertain this for love nor money. They feel like you don't trust anything that comes out of their mouth. And they may be right, Scorpio. They may be right. So I don't see them doing anything right now except energetically holding on, driving you crazy in your energy. But beyond that, it looks like a stalemate. It looks like paralysis by analysis, literally so much mental energy in this reading, Scorpio. Some of you are dealing with somebody with air in their chart. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. Taurus is here, Virgo, Gemini, okay? But that's what I have, Scorpio, and what you can expect. Let's take this over to Patreon and get you some advice of what you can do in the meantime. And we'll do the All Signs Cross Watcher and the good stuff. So check that out over on Patreon. Thank you so much, Scorpio.